What if 5 velociraptors suddenly appeared on the modern African savanna? Big Head is the first to break free. He is the largest of the clutch, his stride steady, his body naturally dominant. To him, siblings are merely obstacles in his path. Without language, he instantly steps into the role of alpha. Iron Egg follows, bursting out with aggression, snapping at anything that moves, even Big Head. Then comes Little Pudding, fragile and weak, struggling 3 times just to stand upright. You are the fourth to emerge, cautious, alert, scanning the tall grass for danger. You turn to nudge the last remaining shell. A crack spreads, and Laifu steps out. The very first thing he sees is you. From that second on, where you move, he follows. It's an instant bond of trust. Together, the 5 hatchlings make their way toward a single large tree, offering shelter from the brutal heat. Big Head leads the front. Laifu stays glued to your flank. Little Pudding struggles at the back, while Iron Egg attacks harmless clumps of grass along the way. None of you were ever meant to exist on this modern continent, completely unaware that fate has already veered off course. During your first week of life, small insects are your only source of food. Weighing barely 2 kilograms each, real prey is out of reach. But Big Head quickly figures out how to hunt. He lowers his belly to the dirt, creeps forward inch by inch, and pounces. The rest of you copy his movements instantly. Laifu never strays far. When you make a kill, he sits beside you calmly, never trying to steal. When he catches something himself, he drags it over to you first. You don't fully understand this loyalty, but you accept his quiet companionship. By 3 months old, your body size increases, and you target real mammals for the first time. A newborn antelope, grazing peacefully in the distance. 30 meters away, Big Head freezes in the brush. Without a sound, the rest of the pack mirrors his exact body language. The young antelope lowers its head, completely unaware of the prehistoric eyes locked onto it. Its ancestors never evolved to guard against tactics like yours. Big Head explodes into a sprint, driving the panicked antelope sideways. Iron Egg cuts off the left flank. You close in from the right, with Laifu guarding your rear. Little Pudding circles ahead to set up an ambush. Terrified, the antelope bolts straight into Little Pudding. He leaps onto its back, but at his small weight, he can't bring the prey down. He hangs on for dear life, tossed violently back and forth, until Big Head arrives to finish the strike. Exhausted yet proud, Little Pudding earns his share. You follow an unspoken pack rule. Big Head eats thirst, but the meat is enough for everyone. 3 days later, disaster strikes from above. The pack is scattered across an open clearing catching grasshoppers. Big Head searches the left. Iron Egg is buried in tall grass, and Laifu stays right beside you. Only Little Pudding is left exposed in an open patch, with 0 cover. Without warning, a massive dark shadow sweeps across the ground. Before anyone can react, giant eagle talons drop from the sky, snagging Little Pudding off the earth. A piercing scream echoes through the air, and then, abrupt silence as the talons squeeze. You stand frozen, watching your smallest companion shrink into the horizon, until he vanishes entirely. Shock grips the surviving 4. Big Head tenses up. Iron Egg shrieks frantically at the sky. 6 weeks after losing Little Pudding, Iron Egg's fiery nature gets the better of him. He single-handedly charges a 10-kilogram juvenile warthog. Up until now, every prey animal ran away. But this warthog turns to fight, slashing wildly with its sharp tusks. Iron Egg wins the battle, but a deep gash is carved into his left foreleg. At first he acts normal, keeping pace with the group. But 3 days later a limp sets in. The wound doesn't heal, it swells, turning hot and angry. By the 5th day, bacteria carried on the tusk ravage his bloodstream. Iron Egg collapses in the shade, his limbs stiff, breathing heavily with half-closed eyes. Big Head nudges him, but gets no response. You don't understand infection, nor the invisible battle raging inside him. On the 7th day, Iron Egg never wakes up. Big Head paces anxiously before finally turning away. You follow, and Laifu falls into step behind you, leaving Iron Egg on the plains forever. Now, only 3 of you remain. At a body length of 1.5 meters, and Big Head reaching 2 meters, few predators dare to challenge you. Birds of prey no longer pose a threat, but you've learned that the deadly dangers of the savanna are often unseen. The dry season arrives, shrinking waterholes into muddy pools crowded with desperate game. You target a sickly, isolated antelope. Big Head leads the frontal assault, driving the prey toward the shallow shoreline. You and Laifu sweep in from the flanks, sealing off every escape route. The kill seems guaranteed. Suddenly the still water explodes. A massive crocodile erupts from the depths, locking its jaws onto Big Head and dragging him beneath the murky surface in a split second. The water ripples, then goes still. You and Laifu stand frozen on the empty shore, knowing nothing of underwater ambushes. The pack has lost its leader. Only you and Laifu are left alive on the vast savanna. You no longer charge recklessly into open fights. You learn that absolute patience and waiting in ambush are the only ways to stay alive. One morning, you spot an exhausted zebra lagging behind its herd. Instead of rushing in, you shadow it for hours, letting heat and fatigue wear it down. Along the way, you and Laifu take turns hunting small prey to keep your strength up, huddling together against the freezing night cold. Finally, the zebra collapses from exhaustion. Without a sound, you burst from the grass, while Laifu strikes from the opposite side. You pin the heavy animal down, while Laifu clamps her jaws onto the back of its neck. But in a desperate final surge, the zebra thrashes its heavy legs. A sharp hoof kicks out violently, piercing straight through Laifu's body. Laifu shudders violently and loses all strength. In her final moment, she struggles to lift her head, looking into your eyes just as she did the day she hatched. The companion who copied your every move leaves you forever. Overwhelmed with rage and sorrow, you bite down hard into the zebra's throat until its breathing stops. The hunt is a success, but you have no desire to eat. There is no one left to share it with. All 4 siblings who hatched alongside you are gone. As the sun sets, casting long red shadows across the dry, withered grass, you stand entirely alone. Perhaps in a few months, your strength will fail, and the wilderness will claim you too. Or perhaps you will adapt, evolving into a new top predator on a continent your kind hasn't walked in 70 million years.